on centre court. It is the men's quarterfinals in the singles. Two-time defending champion Shingo Kunieda up against the second seed Joachim Gerard. Plenty of history between these two. Even though you look at the head-to-head and it's Kunieda who leads it by 12 matches to 2. It was Gerard who ended Kunieda's 77-match winning streak, which isn't in fact his longest winning streak. He's won 106 matches consecutively before. That was between 2007 and 2010. But in January 2014 through to December 2015, he won 77 matches in a row before losing at the Masters event. I should say year-end Masters event, to his opponent today, Gerard. And he's since had revenge, he's beaten him a couple of times in 2016. As we see his passage through to the last 8, Kunieda beat Rodriguez 6-2, 6-1 in the second round. Had a bye in the first, being the 6th seed, and then beat Dong in the last round 6-1, 6-4. Gerard's also been impressive, yet to drop a set, being the 2nd seed, had a bye in the first round. And he was pushed hard in the 2nd set against Mark McCarroll. It was a good performance by the young Brit, as Gerard came through it. 6-1, 6-4, and then beat Jeremy Yash of France, the 16th seed, without dropping a game. So should have picked up a fair amount of confidence from that win in the previous round. And he's going to need it today against the megastar that is Shingo Kunieda. Good to see plenty of young folk in the crowd. I'm sure it will begin to pack out as this one gets underway. Plenty of Brazilian support here too. As I say, they usually get behind the underdog, but it's tough to tell who the underdog is for this one. I think they're just going to enjoy what should be a blockbuster of the men's singles quarter-final. Bit of Belgian support for Gerard, who has had a standout 2016, really. He's currently ranked 2nd in the world, which is his career high ranking. He first achieved it in May this year. It was after reaching the Australian Open final, of course, after winning the Masters, the year-end Masters event in 2015, where he beat Kunieda in the final. Then kicked on and reached the Australian Open final, his first Grand Slam final there, before losing to Gordon Reid in the final. But he's had other good results. Won the BNP Paribas Open de France, as well as the Swiss Open this year. Kunieda's had a patchy 2016 though. It's been heavily affected by injury. He hasn't played anywhere near the amount of matches that he would have wanted to. 14 in total, but did come into a little bit of form just before the Paralympic Games. He won the Birmingham Classic, and that was his first, in fact his 2nd title of the year, after winning in Melbourne right at the start of the year. But he was knocked out in the quarterfinals of the Australian Open, knocked out in the semi-finals of the French Open. So for the first time in a long time, unable to claim a Grand Slam title so far in 2016, having won 20 Grand Slam titles throughout his long and illustrious career. But of course, as I said, it's been an injury-hit year for the Japanese player. Gerard's also had success in other tournaments. He reached the final of the Japanese Open, final of the Tokyo Open as well. He's reaching the final of the Belgian Open and the final of the British Open, which was his last tournament before coming into this one. He was knocked out in the quarterfinals of the French Open by Kunieda. They won their last 2 matches. Also beating him this year at the BNP Paribas World Team Cup. So there's a time in this sport where Kunieda was pretty much unbeatable. He was world #1 for a long, long time. He was a player that I'm sure all the top seeds were hoping to avoid in the quarters because of his injury-plagued season. That meant that he wasn't going to be seeded in the top 2. First time in the Paralympic Games that that's been the case. In the last 8 years, anyway. I'm going to say 3-time gold medalist Kunieda. Won gold in the singles in London and in Beijing, and also won gold in the doubles in Athens in 2004. Also picked up a bronze medal in Beijing in the doubles as well in 2008. Gerard has never medalled at the Paralympic Games. 2012 in the singles. Knocked down in the last 16 of both in the singles in Beijing in 2008 and knocked down in the same round in the doubles in London 2012. As I say, does have one Grand Slam title to his name in doubles. They won the French Open in 2014. But he's not in the doubles competition anymore. He's knocked out there, rather surprisingly, in the second round. His partner Denia by Kawasashi and De La Puente. It was a bit of an upset. So he only has the singles left to try and pick up a medal, Gerard, and it's all or nothing today in this quarter-final against Kunieda. Beautiful blue skies. It's a scorchingly hot day in Rio. And we should see some pretty hot tennis in this men's singles quarter-final. It is the two-time defending champion and megastar of the sport, Shingo Kunieda, against the second seed, Joachim, Gerard. And it'll be the Japanese player Kunieda to get this one underway.
Ready? Play.
Super serve. It's a dominant performance last time these two met in the BNP Paribas World Team Cup. Kunieda dropped just the 5 games on that occasion, winning 6-3, 6-2. Start of this match, you feel, so important for both players' confidence. Only difference in wheelchair tennis compared to able-bodied tennis is that you're allowed 2 bounces. However, the players want to take the ball as early as possible, just like in able-bodied tennis. Don't want to be forced back well behind the baseline. Windy conditions today, that's something that the players will have to adapt to. So walking in this morning, it was almost difficult. As I say, because this one's on centre court, there's not as much exposure, but you do worry about those banners at the side. They don't seem to be too heavy, so there may well be a few stoppages today with these strong gusts of wind. One good thing is that it may cool the players down a little. Because it is so hot out there. Heat rule is in effect today. Whether Kunieda's just making that point to the chair umpire. Tough to hear what the dialogue is between the two. I think maybe he has just suggested that they are moved away. Would be the sensible option. Both players though seeking shade. And there you go. I think to ensure that they aren't going to blow across the court, because, as I say, it's very windy and it's likely to happen again and again. Tough for the players, of course. They would have had a long time getting themselves prepared for this one, and finally getting to start. Gerard has found some shade though, next to the scoreboard. But you can see just how windy it is by how the net is affected. Tough for the players as well in terms of ball toss for the serve. The only thing is, you just hope it doesn't detract from what should be a mouth-watering matchup in terms of the tennis that we're going to see between these two. As spectators come into the centre court, and we'll have to wait for them now too. So after 3 points being played, we've just had a little bit of a stoppage. Looks like we're ready to go again. Nicely with the serve, but able to find the court with the forehand. Oh, what a shame. Great defence, though, from Kunieda. Just as I was saying about how it's important for the players to try and take the ball as early as possible, it was a great drive volley from Gerard, but Kunieda getting it back in play. Showing great speed around the court there. Maybe Gerard just got caught in two minds there, whether to take it on the half volley. Decided to take it low on the volley and get it right at all. The serve really setting the point up for Kunieda. And it is the Japanese former world #1 who takes the first game of this opening set. It's wide open, this men's singles tournament. There were a couple of surprises prior to the quarterfinals. PIFA, the 4th seed, went out to Ashley Hewitt. And also the 8th seed didn't make it through to the quarterfinals, Skeffers. But other than that, it's the usual names through to the last 8. Uday will take on Mickey. Reed meets Fernandez. Olsen against Hewitt. Kunieda against Gerard. It's one of those events at the Paralympic Games that is very tough to see who's going to come out on top. There's no clear favourite. First serve percentage will be vital today, particularly with the conditions and how windy it is, picking up the cheap points. Fabulous backhand. You see Kunieda trying to pressure his opponent. It wasn't a bad return at all. And on the half volley, brushing over the top of the ball, keeping it nice and low over the net, and no chance for Kunieda. Good second serve, this one cutting into Kunieda. It's a common serve in wheelchair tennis. Players tend to hit around the side of the ball quite often to get a bit of slice on it. They tend to either cut it away from their opponent or cut it into the body. That one fired out wide. First ace for Gerard, and it secures a first game for the Belgium. Love service hold, and it's 1-1 in this opening set. Both players looking to be aggressive with the return. Who can get on top of the point early on. Oh, he's just missed it. Could have been some shot on the pivot. Didn't get enough angle on the serve at all. Serving right into the sweet spot on Gerard. Pick the serve. It's a lovely return, not much backswing. Just taking it early, using the pace of the serve and just brushing over the top of the ball. So ball toss will be tricky today because of the wind. First double fault for either player. What he was trying to do. To execute it just low over the net, cutting it away from Kunieda. Secures another service game, just the Japanese world number 9. Ensures that we are on serve in this opening set. Kunieda leading by 2-1. aggressive tennis and taking the ball early. Caught real authority there, Gerard. Fine ace. And you can see, first serve percentage-wise, on the money at the moment, Gerard. Picking up lots of cheap points from it too. Second ace of the match for Belgium. Two aces in a row. Kunieda really struggling to pick where Gerard is going to serve. We've seen an ace out wide from this position. This time cutting it down the middle. Cutting it down the tee. Pulling it away from Kunieda. Almost neutralising return, that one into the body of Gerard, taking away all of his angles. That's the first serve Gerard has missed so far today. What an excellent second serve, right onto the service line. And then able to get Kunieda on the move. So still, we remain on serve, 4 service holds, 2 each. Plenty of topspin on the second serve there. Pushing over the top of the ball, getting that pronation with the wrist. It's 2 games all in this men's singles quarter-final. Overcooked it. First unforced error, really, that Kunieda's made. His coach, Michi Maruyama. Been playing wheelchair tennis incidentally, aged 9 in Kashiwa. To the fact that his mother encouraged him to play the sport. It's a good job too, isn't it? The success that he's had throughout his career. And once again, we've got problems with these little sideboards. Looks like as if they're made of cardboard. Once more, Gerard rather wisely seeking some shade. No need to stay out in the heat if you don't have to, and Kunieda looks like some sort of cooling device on himself. They would be better off moving these, at least finding some sort of weight to put in them. You can see they have put water in them to try and ensure that they stay grounded. It's the sensible thing to do. Player safety, probably the biggest, of course, thing for both players. Don't want one of those blowing across the court during a rally. Let's just hope that that is the last stoppage then. say the heat rule is in effect today, so after each set, there may well be a 10-minute sit down. Players to just maybe go off the court and change their gear and get themselves properly refreshed and hydrated. Tricky conditions for the organisers, though, both with the heat and with the wind. Double-edged sword. Okay, that's an example of just how windy it is. You can see the net there. He wants to take off. It's really all about who deals with these conditions the better. It's been a very tight opening set so far, though. Yet to see a break point. There's already once more, though. Need a love 15 down, 2-all in the first set. Wonderful tennis. All about the return there. Took it nice and early, just guided it up the line and got himself forward. And taking it on the rise. It was a better volley. So the first real half chance of a break. Of 30. Gerard playing the more aggressive tennis so far with 6 winners to 2. Oh, it's another sumptuous return. Timing on the money again for Gerard. And danger here for the 2-time defending champion. Rolling it onto the line. And it's 3 break points for the Belgian. Excellent defense from Kunieda. It's safe to say we will see a fair few unforced errors in these conditions because it's so tough with the way the ball is moving with the wind. Pushes it long. And it is Gerard who claims the first break in this opening set. Second seed moves in front for the first time by 3 games to 2. Serve has been fiery so far today for Gerard. That's been the difference between the two. A lot more cheap points in Kunieda. He's looking to consolidate the break. It's just the second serve that he's missed so far in this encounter. Such a good job of staying right on top of the baseline, Gerard. He's rushing Kunieda. It is the Belgium who's bossing the majority of the points right now, and there's plenty of thinking to be done by the 32-year-old. As he's under pressure in these opening exchanges. Beautifully done. Opened up the court with the ball down the line. And what about that for an angle? Again, taking it on the rise, taking all the time away from Kunieda. Tougher shots to execute the smash, but Gerard knows he got that one completely wrong. A little wry smile after missing it. I suppose if ever you want to miss a shot like this, it is at 40 love. Been able to be nice and aggressive with the second serve because his first serve percentage has been so high. A little too aggressive that time, and looked like it was going to be a comfortable game. Now in the balance. First double fault for the Belgian. Just overcooked it. It's going to be a battle today for Gerard in terms of his mindset. The amount of time that he's lost to Kunieda. Just again, it's Gerard who's able to get on top of the rally. It's Kunieda who's doing the majority of the moving. Hasn't lost a set, incidentally, at the Paralympic Games in the singles since Athens 2004, when he lost to the Australian David Hall in the quarterfinals. Just overcooked it on that occasion. I wonder whether that shot may well have been a better option there. Kunieda well back in the court. He's having to do a lot of fighting here, the 32-year-old. Push from side to side, and he's just almost trying to hang on in the rallies, hoping that Gerard will miss. What a serve that is. Third ace for Gerard. Fifth game point then. He clears it out this time. Another good, deep, neutralising return from Kunieda. Another right smile from Gerard. to the first game point where he missed that smash. It's just allowed Kunieda back in. Followed that up with a double fault. His momentum then checked. He'd broken Kunieda in the previous game. Easily done. And it's that first serve that's putting Kunieda on the back foot. Knocking down the back of the ball with the backhand. Kunieda knew the point was lost probably before he even struck this one. Just can't close the game out. Routine forehand, that one. Able to find the line once more. Sixth time the Belgian has had a game point in this game. Just what the players want, isn't it? A long game. And it's as hot as it is out there on centre court. Finally gets over the line. Does Gerard. Super serve to close out the game, and he does indeed consolidate the break. For the first time in the match, opens up a two-game lead. Plenty of top and slice on it. Maybe a fraction too far up the court. You just wonder whether he'll adjust his return position. Gerard continues to serve as he is. A really good start by the second seed. Stop the rot hit. Made it. That's the last 3 games. So much experience, though, hasn't he? But you have to say, he hasn't had a lot of experience in losing throughout his career, particularly at the Paralympic Games. So it's new territory. The last 8 years, anyway. He hasn't lost a set since 2004. 6-4 in the third to David Hall in the quarters in Athens in 2004. He's dominant in every area right now is Gerard. He's the one getting the early strikes in off the return. Getting very little back swing. The pace of the serve. Double fault, you feel, has probably come about by the returns from Gerard in the previous points. He really has put Kunieda under some pressure. Really forcing with the second serve there. Second double fault for the Japanese player. Could be a costly one, he's in it. Bit of a hole again once more. lovely little pickup from Kunieda. I haven't seen too many winners from him. I'm probably right in saying that that's just his third winner of the match so far. Great hand skills from the former world number 1. Again, no doubt fearing the return. Second double fault to the game. There's a chance for Gerard to break again and win a 4th straight game. It's another good return right into the body of Kunieda, and Gerard does indeed break again. It is the second seed in the driving seat in this opening set. He's now just a game away from taking it. Gerard, the second seed, leads by 5 games to 2 against the 2-time defending champion.
Sentarse Obrigado.
So Gerard now serving for the first set at 5-2. Right now, Kunieda looks a little lost out there. Had a change of racket, a change of ends, so just wanting a different string tension. Hasn't found his range. It's been a little one-sided, surprisingly so, this quarter-final so far. More like it from Kunieda. No aggression on the return. Gerard's serve has been that good, though, that he hasn't allowed his opponent to be aggressive with that shot. It's a clever return. Just giving Gerard a different look. Taking the pace off the ball, slicing it. Again, going down the middle of the court, so taking away the Belgians' angles. Kunieda, though, with 2 break points here and a chance to stop the rot. He's just pulled that wide. A bit of a sloppy game from Gerard. And it is a first game for Kunieda in 5 after losing the previous 4. Keeps himself alive in this opening set. First time that he's been able to break the Gerard serve. But still up against it in this men's singles quarter-final. Be the 6th seed then to serve to stay in the opening set at 3-5. Oh, that's sensational. On the move. Didn't look like he had an angle to be able to hit a clean winner there. Backhand has been purring, though, today. No pace to work with either, but no chance for Kunieda. 12th winner of the match so far for the Belgian. And that's been the shot, really. It has got him into this position. I just wonder whether Kunieda will look to try and serve to the backhand more and more, because that forehand return has been on the money time and time again. And cute, the serve is cut into that backhand side. Still looking to be very aggressive on the return, and I think with that, to expect a couple of errors like that. Going into the backhand side, and the return not as good. Fighting hard. As the 3-time former Paralympic gold medalist. First time really in the match that he's got a bit of momentum. There's nothing like a momentum stopper, like a double fault. It's the groan from the Japanese player. 4th double fault of the match. Overcooked it. That's a big error. He can quite believe he's missed that one either. What it does is it gives Gerard the first set point. A lot of top spin on that second serve. See where Gerard took it well above shoulder height. Still looking to be aggressive though on that return. Wondrous hand skills. Gerard pointing to his head, as if to say that was the right shot to play. So he's been able to force Kunieda quite far back behind the baseline time and time again. Wondered when he was going to use the drop shot. It was the right time, wasn't it? Second set point. Second seed, Joachim Gerard takes the opening set against the two-time defending champion. And it was rather apt that he took it with a forehand return. That has been the shot that has caused Kunieda so many problems in that opening set. It is Gerard who takes it by 6 games to 3 in 48 minutes. So here are the first set statistics. Look at the winners column. That's the key statistic for me. Gerard 15 winners to Kunieda's 3, and he's got to find a way of dominating the points. It's Gerard who's been able to get those big serves in early on, which has forced Kunieda on the back foot when Belgium's been serving, and then off the return he's been able to take it very early. Kunieda not really penetrating at all. A few too many double faults as well for the Japanese player, which has come about by the positivity off the return from Gerard. So an excellent set of tennis from the world number 2, and he's looking good. rule is in effect here, which means long delays between the sets. Players face the opportunities to change shirts if they would like to. A 10-minute break. Just to refresh, refocus, and that'll be exactly what Kunieda will be hoping was achieved in that break. He did go off the court to no doubt change his shirt. But he will be hoping for something very different in this second set. Gerard dominant in the first, and it is the Belgian to get us underway in the second. The start that Gerard would have wanted, only saved one double fault in that opening set. He's missed it. Certainly feel the long delay plays into the hands of Kunieda. The momentum was with Gerard. Just coming in a little bit cold. Just have to say, in the heat. In centre court. Just looking towards the chair umpire there. That was very close to being another ace for the Belgian. For Kunieda, it is Gerard who's bossing most of the points. That's the worry. It's a good serve as well, right into the body. Gerard, you would think, is just going to have more of the same in terms of tactics in this second set to what we saw in the first set. It's Kunieda who is going to need to change things up and possibly find a way to be more aggressive. Targeting the back end on that occasion, high loopy balls. Chance to break the Gerard serve then for the second time in a row, Kunieda. That's nicely saved. Again, Kunieda looking to pressurise his opponent. Didn't get enough on the return though. It's just a little short from the Japanese player. Not a lot of pace on it either. It gave time for Gerard to get into position for the forehand. That's nicely played. Important when you go behind your opponent to get depth on the shot. Which means once they change direction, they still can't get there. There's another sumptuous backhand, this time cross-court for Gerard. He saves a break point in the opening game of the second set and comes through it to take it. Continuing his momentum from the first set. And there's real danger here for the two-time defending champion, Shingo Kunieda. Second straight game to move up to 1-love the second set. The way that he's been able to apply pressure to the Kunieda serve. This next service game for the Japanese player, vital. Certainly his impairment, Gerard, is impaired muscle power. Polio in his right leg. Gerard, knowing how good Kunieda is at counter-punching, moving away from the net. Well, that was the right tactic. It's the best service game he's had so far in this match. Three-time gold medalist at the Paralympic Games, holds to love. Levels things up at 1 game apiece in the second set. Beautifully done. Sumptuous to watch, isn't it? A single-handed backhand. It's played like that. First days for a while for Gerard. Fourth, but there was one. I think the statistics team put it down as not an ace, as Kunieda possibly getting a touch to it, but I don't think he did. Gerard is not happy with the line call there. So I agree with the Belgian. Yeah, that is plumb on the line. That's going to frustrate Gerard. It really should have been his point. Should have been an ace, but instead it's Kunieda who takes advantage of a short second serve. Just a little bit of extra time just to no doubt reset himself. Doesn't want to get too frustrated by that previous point. That one does definitely find the line. Keneda's tried that tactic a couple of times now in this second set, but both times he's come up a little short. Again, return a little short. Moving it away from Kunieda. Just can't control the volley. Again, though, you can see Kunieda trying to be more positive. He's getting on top of the baseline more often. This time, though, it's Gerard who's able to counter-punch. And we're on serve in this second set. Second seed leads by 2-1.
Time.
Taking it so early, the timing is there right now. Gerard is taking his rolls forward at the right time. Taking all the time away from his opponent. Clever. Almost as if he's suffocating Kunieda right now. It's a superb blocked volley as well. Didn't try and do too much with it. Punching it out into the open space. A really vicious slice backhand from Gerard. Knifing it away from Kunieda. And again, this has been so far then from the second seed. 3 break points. Found the baseline just. Hanging on a little, you feel that. World #1, Kunieda. Remember that opening set, the first set that he's lost since Athens 2004 at a Paralympic Games. too good. Terrific 1-2 punch. Oh, it's a magnificent rally. And it's Gerard who wins it. And those that are here on centre court thoroughly enjoying this superb encounter. No doubt who's enjoying it more, though, on the court, it's Gerard. He breaks first in this second set, and look at the reaction. Being pushed and shoved all over the court. He's not used to losing in the Paralympic Games, that's for sure, Shingo Kunieda. There's going to be some comeback from here, you feel. Well, this match is coming to life. But again, it's got to be a body blow to Kunieda. It's 2 magical points in quick succession that he's lost. I feel he couldn't have done much more in that one. Not scampering from Gerard. Possible exhaustion from the previous point. It's taking its toll on those couple of serves. Great champion. And they call great champions. There's a lot of fight in him. Chance to break straight back. Oh, he's pushed it. Opened up the court beautifully. But a bit of a sloppy game, that one from Gerard. And it is Kunieda who is able to break straight back. I feel it's very much game on again. Although it is Gerard who leads by 7-0 and by 3 games to 2. Which way will this second set swing next then? Kunieda having broken straight back. Looking to consolidate that break here and get back to level pegging. He's just gone off the boil, Gerard, a little. Unforced errors creeping into his game. Saw his big reaction when he broke Kunieda. Whether that adrenaline rush has come a little too soon. He has to find his rhythm again on the return. Yeah, nice depth from Kunieda. Plenty of height and rolling it into the corner on the forehand wing, really getting Gerard to move backwards and play the ball behind him. Holds to love. So Kunieda, after going 3-1 down, has only dropped 1 point in the last 2 games. He is the one now in the ascendancy, as it's 3 games all in the second set. Still very gusty conditions. This is a big game. Just wonder whether Gerard has just took his foot off the gas momentarily, having gone 3-1 up. And bossing the majority of the games, and all of a sudden momentum and the pendulum has swung away from him. Started to make a few unforced errors. He's been playing such aggressive tennis. I suppose it's always likely to happen, and struggling with the serve now too. Third double fault of the set. It's been a complete change of fortune for the world number 2. Cause for concern for his coaching team. It's more like it stops the run of points against him. I'm right in saying that's his first point in 10. That's more like it. He struggled a little with the bounce smash. This afternoon, not on that occasion. Set the point up wonderfully well, though, with that aggressive backhand up the line. 25 winners to 6. Sums up how this match has been. Oh, it's wondrous touch from the world number 2. Coolness personified to execute it as well. Well. Just when it looked like this second set was beginning to get away from Gerard, he wins 4 straight points and moves in front again. It is the 27-year-old who leads by 4 games to 3 second set. Pressure back on to the 6th seed. Too much room to manoeuvre now in terms of room for error from here on in. Does have the advantage of serving with new balls though. It's a really entertaining rally again. And once more, it's Gerard who comes out on top. And that is the worry for Kunieda. Belgium, not only has he won the shorter points by being more aggressive, hitting more winners, but they have got into a ding-dong rally from the back of the court. It's often been Gerard who's won that one too. Those types of rallies anyway. Real danger for Kunieda. I like the tactic, continuing to be positive and aggressive. Gerard, he knows he needs to stay that way if he is to get over the line in this match. Just couldn't get his body out of the way of that one though. He's a little scrunched on it. Oh, it's an exhibition of sublime wheelchair tennis. Just feel that maybe Gerard went the wrong way with his final ball. And allowed Kunieda to hit this slice backhand winner. Good sportsmanship from Gerard, appreciating the point that was played. The former world #1. There's no question about the fact that Kunieda isn't going to go away in this one. He's lost so few times throughout his career. Oh, he's undercooked it. Not sure it was the right shot to go for because Gerard was on the baseline, so it would have had to have been a very special drop shot had he got it right. So interesting, isn't it, the different techniques of these two. Gerard, who just loves to take the ball on the rise, take the ball early. Kunieda likes a bit more time to wind up on it. It's Gerard's technique that's worked the better today, and he has another break point here. What a serve to set the point up. Super 1-2 punch. Well, even the greats of the game feel pressure. Maybe the pressure just getting to Kunieda there. 6th double fault for the world #9. That's a second break point for Gerard. From the chair, so even more pressure on this second serve now. It's been called in. An appreciation from Gerard, just catches the outside of the line, and how significant could that shot be? Whisker away from being broken here. Is this one of these moments where the match is going to turn? It did indeed find the line. These types of matches so often defined by fine margins. Keeps himself alive in this game for now. That's a good tactic by Gerard, just going back in behind Kunieda, that he had no momentum to take into the ball. 3rd break point for the world #2. Oh, it's just wide. Gerard gets there in the end. You have to say it was magnificent defence from Kunieda to stay in the point as long as he did. Gerard didn't panic though. And at the third time of asking, the Belgium does get the break. And is now going to serve for the match, leading 5-3 in the second set. Here's Kunieda's reign at the Paralympic Games in the men's singles going to come to an end. Serving for a place in the semis is Joachim Gerard. Oh, he would have wanted to start. Bound to have a few nerves in the system. Remember, he's never medalled at the Paralympic Games before, Gerard. After the doubles here, this is his only hope in the singles. Really been too many points where Kunieda's been on the front foot, but it was in that situation. Good defence this time though from Gerard. It's just long. Clench of the fist says it all from Gerard. What a win this would be for the world number 2. 2 match points. Well, he had the chance. Perhaps just stretching a little too much for that volley. First match point saved. Still one more to go for Kunieda. Kunieda's 14-match winning streak at the Paralympic Games comes to an end. And it is brought to an end by the man in your picture, Joachim Gerard. Great sportsmanship to see. But it's the second seed who moves through to the semi-finals. The gold medalist in the singles in Beijing in 2008, in London in 2012, won't pick up gold in the men's singles in 2016 in Rio. It is the world number 2 who moves through. Joachim Gerard, the match winner from the quarterfinal. He has defeated Shingo Kunieda 6-3, 6-3. What a moment for him. It's just the third time that he's beaten Shingo Kunieda. Lost to him twice already this year. He's lost to him 12 times before. It seems right now in the big matches against the megastar of the sport, he's got the better of him. Beat him twice in the year-end Masters finale in 2015, and now he's beaten him at the Paralympic Games. The first time Kunieda has lost a men's singles match since Athens 2004. He'd won 14 matches straight in the men's singles Paralympic Games, but it's not to be this time around for the world number 9. The emotion clearly there to be seen for Gerard at the end of the match. You can fully understand that. He goes through to face either Olsen or Hewitt in the next round. Confirmation of the result then. Joachim Gerard defeats Shingo Kunieda 6-3, 6-3 in 1 hour and 34 minutes.